All right, today we've been talking to some very, very successful women. We've been talking to Joanna Gaines. We've been talking to our beautiful chef who we just spoke to.
Yeah.
And they both had a way of finding their purpose early on in life, which brings us to this lovely lady.
Yes, it sure does. Whenever we're talking purpose, we want to talk to you. Valorie Burton, by the way, has a new book. She's a life coach. She has an incredible book out. And first of all, we haven't seen you in 3 years.
I know.
In person.
How are you?
Yes, but we're happy to see you. And I think when we think of purpose, sometimes that word can feel so big,
overwhelming,
that we get lost in it.
Yeah.
So if people out are thinking, gosh, I want to be like these women that are living their dreams, what do you say about kind of discovering that light?
You know, we all have one. We all have a purpose. And so it answers a really simple question, which is, how are people's lives better when they cross paths with you? Like, when I think of Joanna, I think of making things more beautiful. When I think of Mashima, I think about, you know, loving people through food and connecting them with their own history. We all have it. So, you know, you might be the connector of people. You might be the person that makes, you know, simple things or difficult things more simple. But there's something that comes from your gifts and your experiences that makes an impact.
Sometimes that's hard to put your finger on. Like, you have friends and some people say, oh, you're the good listener. But how does that translate? Because I think when you think about, like, what was I put on this earth to do? We all have jobs, and we all need our jobs because we need our insurance and our paycheck and all the rest of it. But sometimes you wonder, is that my job? Should I be more of service? Like, what's my real purpose here?
It always is about you being of service. And it shows up in different jobs and in different ways. So I think a lot of times we see people that perhaps have this, you know, they're famous, and we think, oh, that's just for them. It's not. Sometimes there's purpose out of your pain. You might have gone through something difficult, and now you're helping other people in that certain way. So it's really important to just say, I've got one. What is it? It's all about me helping others in a way that brings me joy.
You know, it's interesting, too, because we talked about this with Joanna a little, but where your identity gets caught up in either your job or your career or your purpose, even. Like,
or your parents. Like, your,
or your parents, or whatever it is. Like, how can you just kind of clear-headedly think, what is mine?
In different seasons, you still have a purpose, but you've got unique assignments. I'll give you an example. 20 years ago, my mother had a massive brain aneurysm while we were on the phone.
Oh, my gosh.
My purpose of inspiring others to live fulfilling lives didn't change. In that season, it was inspiring one woman. I could still see that I was doing what I was meant to do, but it was in a very meaningful and important way. And so especially when you have kids, it can get lost. But when you look back, when you were a kid, there were things you were passionate about that show up right now.
Totally.
I guarantee you, if I talk to your parents, they're like, oh, Jenna did that when she was 5, right? And so a lot of times that gets buried, and what we have to do is be intentional about uncovering that.
Well, one thing you talk about, and I like this, is having a mission statement. We talk about having a mission statement for our families, but having a mission statement, you say, is really important.
Yeah, it's one simple sentence. So you said it feels like it's overwhelming. It's one sentence. How are people's lives better? And it's something that brings you joy. It comes naturally. And very importantly, your purpose always energizes you.
I like yours. Here's yours. Can we read it? To create and enjoy a fulfilling, prosperous, and charitable life, and to inspire others to do the same.
How beautiful is that?
Yeah, I wrote that in 2000, and I still
live
but
by
that
it.
shows you that when you were writing it, you were clear on what you want to do. I think that's a great idea to write our own and also our families. We've been talking about that. To-do lists are something that drive us, but you have a kind of interesting spin on to-do lists. Will you give us info on that?
Well, you got to make room for your purpose and your passion. And sometimes that means crossing some things off the to-do list. So you got to look at your list and go, some things you do it, some things you delete it, give yourself permission to just drop it. Some things you've got to delay. It feels urgent. It's not urgent right now. Give yourself permission to wait. And then some of those things you need to delegate. And a lot of times, especially as women, we feel like we have to do it. You don't. Some things your kids can do. It might not be as good as what you would do, but it will free up some time for you to find some joy.
I think delegating is so important.
I think delegating is. And just quickly, some people are on the verge of taking a risk, but they're afraid. How do you know if you should dive or whether you should stay kind of on the safe side? How do you know what's the best way to go?
Oh, I don't think you need to stay on the safe side. The thing is, when you step out of your comfort zone, it's uncomfortable. And then we're uncomfortable, like, oh, I got to run back into my comfort zone. No, that's a sign you're in the right place. Keep going. your comfort zone will expand.
That's good.
Oh my gosh,
That's good
you're
advice.
so smart, Valorie.
Thank
We
you,
always love it
Valorie.
when you're here. And to check out Valerie's book, Successful Women Think Differently.
What? Wait, 9 habits?
Yes. What are they?
Oh my God, get the book.
Head today.com/book.